Hello everyone, welcome to Indian Current Affairs podcast channel. Today we are going to discussing some of very important MCQs related to international relations. Let's start the first question. Which of the following statements is true regarding the BIMSTEC? First one, BIMSTEC is a regional organization comprising of 7 member states lying in the littoral and adjacent areas of the Bay of Bengal. The BIMSTEC Permanent Secretariat is established in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Second statement, founded in 1997 through Bangkok Declaration, consists of Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Thailand. Third statement, on 11th July 2024, the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectorial Technical and Economic Cooperation, BIMSTEC, held its first foreign ministers retreat in New Delhi. The meeting took place against the backdrop of major developments in Myanmar, where the military junta has faced setbacks against ethnic armed organizations. In this meeting, BIMSTEC leaders discussed enhancing connectivity and economic cooperation among member states. So, which of the following statements regarding BIMSTEC are correct? So, this organization recently in news because the ministers related to these countries are met in New Delhi regarding conditions in Myanmar. So, all the statements regarding BIMSTEC are correct. If you see here, BIMSTEC is a 7-member country committee, so in which India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Thailand, Sri Lanka are the members. So, founded in 1997 through Bangkok Declaration. BIMSTEC full form is Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectorial Technical and Economic Cooperation. Next question, with reference to the ICS Treaty and India's position regarding its ratification, consider the following statements. First statement, the ICS Treaty is legally binding international agreement under the United Nations Convention on the Law of Seas, aimed at the conservation and sustainable use of marine biological diversity in areas beyond national jurisdiction. India has ratified the ICS Treaty, becoming one of the earliest countries to do so. Third statement, the treaty emphasizes the equitable sharing of benefits derived from the marine genetic resources and promotes the establishment of marine protected areas on the ICS. So, which of the following statements are correct regarding ICS Treaty? So, first of all, what are ICS? We have to remember. So, here ICS means every country from its coastal area 200 nautical miles comes under their SEZ, Special Economic Zones, like that. But if more than if after the 200 nautical miles, so then those are ICS. So those are ocean regions which not comes under 200 miles from any country in the world. So then those are international waters. So in that every country has right to do navigation. But what will happen now? Major countries like China, America, they utilizes their navy power and they get more fishes from that international seas. So by that now UN comes and they forms a ICS treaty. In this, every country has right to sustainably take the benefits from the ICS. So in this regard, which of the following statements are correct? So first statement is correct. So ICS Treaty is legally binding international agreement under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, aimed at the conservation and sustainable use of marine biological diversity in the areas beyond national jurisdiction. Second statement is wrong because this treaty is in news because India want to ratify this one. So there are two things to any treaty acceptance. First one is signature and second one is ratify. What is signature? Signature is like like accepting that one, but ratify means we have to discuss that one in parliament and make a law on that one, then only it is ratified. Similarly, India is a signatory to that one, but ratified means, so India want to ratify that one in coming days. That's why it is in news. So India has not ratified till now. So this statement is wrong. That treaty emphasizes the equitable sharing of benefits derived from the marine genetic resources and promotes the establishment of marine protected areas. This statement also correct. So 1 and 3 are correct. Second is wrong. So next question. So if you see, these are all the economic zones of that countries. So if you see that this blue color, then those are international seas. So those are called high seas. So who can use them? That is explained by this treaty. How to use them in reasonable way, not exploiting them. So those are some conditions in that one. Next question. With reference to the 2024 Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit and India's participation, consider the following statements. First one, the 2024 SCO Summit was hosted by Kazakhstan, with India playing a significant role in discussions on counter-terrorism and regional security. Second statement, India reiterated its stance on the importance of respecting sovereignty and territorial integrity, particularly in the context of regional connectivity projects. Vision Secure SCO. So the EAM Jaishankar highlighted Prime Minister's vision of Secure SCO. Secure stands for security, economic cooperation, connectivity, unity, respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity, and environmental protection. The 2024 summit witnessed the inclusion of Belarus as a full member of SCO. So which of the following statements are correct regarding SCO meet? So all these three statements are correct. If you see the explanation, the 2024 summit saw Belarus officially join the SCO as a full member following Iran's inclusion in 2023. In 2023, Iran is joined. Now Belarus also joined in the SCO summit. So originated as the Shanghai 5 in 1996 with China, Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. Established as SCO on June 15, 2001, including Uzbekistan as a member. The SCO now has 9 members: India, Iran, Kazakhstan, China, Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, Russia, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. Afghanistan and Mongolia hold Afghanistan and Mongolia hold observer status. So India stressed on majorly on territorial integrity and sovereignty, because under CPEC, China and Pakistan corridor, China built one belt roads on Pakistan occupied Kashmir. So India opposes that one. That's why India always iterate that. So every country respects sovereignty and territorial integrity. Consider the following statements regarding the Tiger Triumph exercise. So Tiger Triumph is a joint military exercise conducted between India and Russia. Next one, the exercise is focused on humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations. Third one, the first edition of Tiger Triumph was conducted in 2019. So which of the following statements regarding Tiger Triumph are correct? Tiger Triumph exercise. So it is not between India and Russia. Instead, it is between India and America. So first statement is wrong. If you see the second statement, this statement is correct. So this is focused on humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations. So if any floods coming or any tsunamis are coming, then how to save the people. So that is the main aim of this exercise. So the first edition of the Tiger Triumph was conducted in 2019. This statement also correct. If you see the explanation, statement 1 is incorrect. Tiger Triumph is a joint military exercise between India and United States. Statement 2 is correct. The exercise primarily focuses on humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations. The first edition of the Tiger Triumph was held in 2019. Next question. The Republic of Dagestan was recently in the news. It is located in which country? Finland, Russia, China and Mongolia. So answer to this one is Russia. So it is one of the states in Russia. So the Republic of Dagestan. So it is in news because there are more Islamic terrorists are located, and it is very unstable place in Russia, and also some terrorist activities, terrorist incidents occurred recently, that is in this place itself. If you see the explanation, Dagestan has one of the highest unemployment rates in Russia. Dagestani soldiers participated in the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine, many of whom were killed in action. In September, Dagestan became a center of 2020 North Caucasian protests against mobilization. Dagestan, which translates land of the mountains, is situated in Russia's North Caucasus with Chechnya and Georgia to the west, Azerbaijan to the south, and the Caspian Sea to the east. It is one of the 22 republics that are part of Russia. Next question. Consider the following statement with reference to the International Criminal Court, ICC. So the ICC was established by the Rome Statute 1998 to prosecute individuals for crimes like genocide and war crimes. Second statement, the ICC can exercise jurisdiction only if the crime was committed in a country that is a party to the Rome Statute. Third one, the ICC is a United Nations organization and receives funding exclusively from the UN. So which of the following statements regarding ICC are correct? So we have to remember the difference between ICC and ICJ. So International Court of Justice. So both are different. So if you see the statement, the ICC was established by the Rome Statute 1998 to prosecute individuals for crimes like genocide and war crimes. This statement is correct. Second one, the ICC can exercise jurisdiction only if the crime was committed in a country that is a party to the Rome Statute. So this statement also correct. Next, third one, the ICC is the United Nations organization and receives funding exclusively from the UN. So this statement is incorrect because it is not the part of UN. So, but it receives some of funds from UN, but not totally. If you see the explanation, statement 3 is incorrect as the ICC is not a UN organization, though it has a cooperation agreement with the UN. It's funded by state parties and voluntary contributions, not solely by the UN. So next question. So now we have to see the difference between ICC and ICJ. First of all, ICC, established in 2002 under the Rome Statute. Jurisdiction focuses on prosecuting individuals for the most serious international crimes such as genocide, war crimes, crimes against humanity, and crimes of aggression. Primary purpose, the ICC prosecutes individuals including government leaders, military officials, and others for crimes that violate international law. Cases, deals only with criminal cases against individuals. Membership, only member states that have ratified the Rome Statute are subject to the ICC jurisdiction through the United Nations Security Council. To the United Nations Security Council can refer cases. Headquarter it is in The Hague, Netherlands. Next question. Now see the ICJ, established in 1945 as the principal jurisdiction organ of the United Nations under the UN Charter. Jurisdiction focuses on settling disputes between the states and providing advisory opinions on legal questions referred to it by the UN or its specialized agencies. Primary purpose, the ICJ settles legal disputes between nations and gives advisory opinions on legal matters. Cases, deals with civil disputes between states such as territorial disputes, diplomatic issues, and treaty violations. Membership, all UN member states are automatically subject to the ICJ's jurisdiction, but the ICJ requires the consent of the involved states to hear a case. Headquarters, The Hague, Netherlands. So both headquarters are same. In same place. Next question. The World Employment and Social Outlook recently in the news is related to the affairs of World Bank, International Labour Organization, United Nations Development Programme, World Economic Forum. So which of the following institute releases the World Employment and Social Outlook? Answer to this one is International Labour Organization. If you see the explanation, so that is the end. So World Employment and Social Outlook was published by International Labour Organization. With reference to the World Employment and Social Outlook report, consider the following statements about employment trends in India. So it is newly released one report. So about that one, India has seen significant growth in the formal sector, reducing its reliance on informal employment. Second statement, the labor force participation rate of women in India has been declining in recent years. Third one, youth unemployment continues to be a major challenge despite improvements in economic growth. So which of the following are the report included in that report? So which of the following statement? So if you see the first statement is wrong, because still there is more dependency on informal employment. So this statement is wrong. Second statement is correct. The labor force participation rate of women in India has been declining. So this is one of the worrying conditions of Indian economy. Next one, youth unemployment also continuously increasing. So this statement also correct. If you see the explanation, although the efforts has been made to formalize employment, informal employment still accounts for a significant share of India's workforce. Statement 2 is correct. The labor force participation of women in India has been seen a steady decline, which is a critical issue. Youth unemployment remains a pressing challenge in India despite improvements in overall economic growth. So next question, consider the following statements regarding the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation. So this is recently conducted forum. It is a world forum, but they are recently meet on this forum. So FOCAC is the primary multilateral coordination mechanism between China and all African states. Second one, it has been seen as a cooperation platform within China's Belt and Road Initiative. Which of the following statements are correct? If you see the first statement, not all the African states, one of the state is not participating in this meeting. So this statement is wrong. So in this forum, only except one country, all other African countries are participating. So next one, this is one of the initiative of Belt and Road Initiative, one of the cooperation platform of Belt and Road Initiative. So this statement is correct. If you see the explanation, the Kingdom of Eswatini is not part of FOCAC. Next question, consider the following statements regarding Boko Haram. So it was founded in 2000 in northeast Yemen to oppose Western education. Second one is Boko Haram has been designated as a terrorist group by United States. So in this one, second statement is correct, first one is wrong. If you see the explanation, Boko Haram is an extremist militant group based in northeastern Nigeria, which has also spread to the neighboring countries like Cameroon, Chad and Niger. So founded in 2002, not 2000, 2002 by Muhammad Yusuf, Boko Haram initially focused on opposing Western style education and government corruption in Nigeria. So next question, consider the following passage. It is an international financial institution established in 1944 as the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, which later became a key part of larger global partnership of 5 institutions. This institution is known for producing major reports like the Human Capital Index and the World Development Report, and it works primarily to reduce poverty and build shared prosperity in the developing countries. So which one of the following describes the institution mentioned in the passage? So International Monetary Fund, United Nations Development Program, World Bank, Asian Development Bank. So answer to this one is World Bank. So as we know, World Bank whole name is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. Then it is converted to World Bank. Next question, consider the following statements. The Global Digital Compact aims to create a collaborative framework to address the digital divide and advance the Sustainable Development Goals. The GDC focuses exclusively on improving digital infrastructure in developing countries without addressing the international governance of emerging technologies like AI. So which of the following statements regarding Global Digital Compact is correct? So first statement is correct, second one is, so half of this part is correct. Next one is, it also addressing the international governance of emerging technologies like AI. So this statement is wrong. If you see the explanation, statement 2 is incorrect because the GDC also focuses on global governance of emerging technologies including AI to align with fundamental rights and values, not just on digital infrastructure. This is the end of today's class. Thank you very much for watching.